True rock and roll stories. Rock and roll never forgets. But Uncle Kurt has more rock and roll. There is no one on planet Earth that I've wanted to work with ever that I haven't had the opportunity to, thanks to John Guerin, Guy Zapolian, Alan Kovac, Joe Walsh, Tim Sabian, Bill Summers, John Hare, Chuck Morgan. Where are you, Chuck? I need to talk to you. Randy Lane, Mark and Brian, Lauren Michaels, Saturday Night Live. My best works ever. Thank you, Lauren, for giving a poor kid from Michigan a shot. Brother, you had my back from the beginning. I have yours from eternity. I need some help on the concert for World Peace. If you could throw a bone to an old dog, it would be amazing. Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, Bernard Fowler, Blondie Check, Beach Boys, Chicago, Heart, Animals, I love you both dearly, forever, amen. Cheap Trick, Def Leppard, Metallica, Tommy, Guns N' Roses, Great White, Tesla, Madonna, Lady Gaga, Burton Cummings, Randy Meisner, Timothy B. Smith, Joe Walsh, Ken Fry, miss you. Bob Dylan, Grateful Dead. Lady Gaga enough times. I don't think it is. Lady Gaga, I need you on the show. And anybody else you want to bring? Any Freakazoids? Pearl Jam. Listen, I've been marking it on the internet. If you want to know who I wanted to Concert World Peace musically, who I've already been earmarking for a long time and have talked to their peoples, and others who you haven't even announced, Ed Begley Jr., Davidian, you fucking freak. Davidian. There's a guys in the Final Cut. Professors, biologists, yoga instructors, holistic teachers. Oh my gosh, and I can't forget our fashion design expert, Simon Chu. He's done the stars. Simon, I need you for the fashion show. LA Style, words, Chanel, musical show. Oh no, I've shot everyone. I mean, the list is long. People I've worked with in television and film. You know who you are, you know, I love you, dear, how are you? And Rick Sprinkle, I mean, what's your name, Japanese? There's other things, Banana Rama, I mean, the list of people you can television, Uncle Kurt, with on-set, in studio, television, radio, syndication, around the world, last on the line for you. Chula? Annoyed that 3 of my relatives. Wow. Envy, greed, self-entitlement, all of that bullshit. We'd like to announce your disaster relief plan for healthcare worldwide. Many more, but first I gotta call my office in Detroit because Google and say, you fuck with me one more time, I'm gonna fuck with you. Be right back. I got that. I decided to give you the freedom to move around the world and not be strapped to your desk to finish this conversation, since Google, NSA, and who knows else was up our ass so tight I couldn't even control my screen anymore. Have I ever told you how I truly feel about my government?
Yes, you have many times.
Well, it saved me the burden. What's your analogy in short?
I don't know.
Do I love my Uncle Sam dearly, or would I like to butt fuck him for eternity?
Well, there you go.
Okay.
That puts it pretty succinctly.
How's that for just putting it on the line and getting it done?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, so when I got the message from the DAC in charge, you know what a DAC is, right?
Nope.
Duty agent.
No, don't care.
Duty agent in charge, the DAC. I call him DACs. Duty agent in charge, DAC. What would you call DAC? A DAC, right? I didn't call him a dick.
Sure.
A DAC. He's a dick. A DAC. No, he's really a DAC. You know, when I sent a note to him that reminded me of something you once told me about how many people I can trust with my life. How many was that? That you told me?
Just one.
One, possibly two, correct?
One.
Okay. And when I sent
Trust
it,
yourself.
well, that would be two, you and me.
I wouldn't trust me either.
Oh, I trust you. I would trust you with my soul at this point. So when he couldn't meet with me immediately once he bit the bait, because he's on a joint task force that allegedly is now investigating LAPD and Santa Monica PD. That's why they want this internal affairs investigation on a joint task force with DSS, PII. I think Interpol's in, but he didn't confirm. I know U.S. Marshals is involved, probably DOJ and FBI, because FBI surveillance vans have been popping up everywhere I go. And so have U.S. Marshals and others. So anywho, I decided over the weekend to light up a shitstorm from hell, but he did confirm with me via text on stakeout of some of these crooked cops who have taken more than one of Uncle Kurt's IDs and fucked with Uncle Kurt, I don't know how many countless times over the last fucking 4 decades, 10,000, I've lost count. Do you have any idea even?
No idea.
Is it at least 1,000 plus?
Quite likely.
Yeah. Probably per year. Anyway, I have put them on notice federally, with the state, on live television, every way known by God and beyond, that they are under a fucking spotlight because Uncle Kurt's pissed, and you cost me in 1999 a $6 billion company alone because you didn't investigate the burglary and fuck up of my data center, which nobody wants to talk about, or the $20 million that LA's cost me in Santa Monica in the last year alone. I've decided to do what I've always wanted to do. See, we are actually on paper worth probably several $1 trillion around the world, but I can't bring it into this country because they'll find a way to get it before you and I ever put it in a bank account. I can give it to you in other countries, I just can't give it to you here. Does that make any sense to you from what I just said?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let me just say this about that. If you were to hypothetically come and join me to the royal family in Dubai, I know they'll back me for $100 billion right now, up to $1 trillion to do what Uncle Kurt wants to do anywhere in the world. And that's not a joke. I've had that open invitation for 10 years. An open check and an open invitation to come to the palace and sign the deal. I'm ready to take that deal up. And that's just one of many around the world that are pending, that are available to do. I don't know what I'm capable of doing. I can say this about that. And tell me if you think I'm being cocky here, because you've known me better than anybody on the fucking planet forever. Would you agree with that?
Probably.
Better than even my mom. I think I've told you deeper, darker secrets than I've told anybody on the planet. Would that be probably correct?
I don't know.
All right. Well, except for that girl one night I said, you know what the biggest thrill has been? Honestly, I got to tell you this before I die. Fucking a Russian spy, knowing she was assigned to kill me, and I was assigned to do her, and I did her and made it out alive, and so did she, and we never talked about it again. And it's been an amazing adrenaline rush. I don't know if I could ever have sex that good again. Have you ever tried that, thinking somebody could blow your brains out at any second?
Nope.
Well, if you ever want to live on the edge, that's the deepest edge I've ever gone to. Well, on the sex side. Anyway, so anyway, I pulled out a shitstorm on Sunday night. I have had more terrorist threats in the last 24 hours than I think I've had in my entire life. My phone has been blowing up from Las Vegas to Hangar 57 to places in DOE and DOD and around the world. My phone is blowing up. Do you think I started a shitstorm yet?
I don't know what you've been doing, dude.
Oh, dude, I opened Hell's Gate, and I'm not closing the motherfucker until I get each and every one of these motherfuckers. I even have announced that I'm going to do a march on the White House on the 4th of July against World War III. I will personally appear in front of the White House and demonstrate against World War III. Then I'm going to go to the UN, and then I'm going on world tour. But in the meantime, I'm going on an emergency out of the trip country, because you're right, I have a groin hernia, and I need to find somewhere to hide for 2 to 4 months to recover. And I don't think anywhere in this country is safe for me, do you?
My guess would be no.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to go really foreign. I don't care if it's the Middle East, if it's Shanghai or Canada. I'm not saying where I know where I'm going, I think. Maybe yes, maybe no. I may change everything and stay and just crawl up everybody's ass before I leave. I haven't decided yet. And actually I have, but I'm not going to put you on a limb. But I do want to tell you, if anything starts to feel right, I mean, not look right, taste right, smell right, look right, trust your instincts, because at this level, I'm seeing these guys pull out shit and do shit that's making people that I could have trusted never trustworthy ever again. They're using all kinds of shit, from voodoo magic to potions in drinks that you can't taste unless you start to feel a little off. Dude, I'm seeing people go, a lady I knew, the videos on the internet, a lady I've known for like 20 years, I saw her lose her fucking mind and then come back. I knew how to bring her back, but she lost her fucking mind. There's an hour video we shot that's on the internet live last night. I'm shooting a lot of stuff live at this point. I don't give a fuck anymore. Every call, I'm documenting my life. It's so fucking public right now. It's clear who the bad guys are. I'm not on that team. And I'm going to light everybody up, and I'm going to get every dime back. I can put an amnesty period out, and that's what set off all the terrorist threats. I gave amnesty until tomorrow. I don't give a shit how you got it. If you bought it, you stole it. However you got to get me my shit back. If you don't, I sent it to everybody I've met in the last year. Just that list alone set off a fucking shitstorm. I'm bringing my attorneys. You're going to prison. You're going to be put in jail. I mean, all kinds of shit for me just putting a public notice out. If you don't give me my shit back, I'm going to send out teams looking for you, and we're not taking prisoners. We're going to get our shit back, and you may end up dead in the process if you fuck with me or my team while we collect my shit back. I'm getting every fucking dime back, plus interest, penalty, damages. I don't give a fuck for you. The second coming of Christ, I'm coming for you. I'm a motherfucking Geddon. Oh my God, a shitstorm from hell opened up. I'm glad. I called everybody out. I'm not sitting back. I even fucking Night Souls. I went back to the Baker clan. I've even named John Bazuski publicly. And Melissa English, Jennifer Geets. I'm fucking all these cunts. I'm done being fucked with. My mail is so locked down, I can no longer have a key to a federal building. They will hand deliver my mail to me wherever I'm at in the world, but I'm not allowed to have a key to a box because they're afraid that somebody will get access to my intel, and it could be that detrimental to the world that I am only allowed to have a federal official hand me my mail until further notice. Even if I pay renewal, that's the only way I'll ever get mail. Or they have to hand deliver it to you. They cannot even give it with a receptionist. That's how mail has to be delivered to you or I from this point forward, per the federal government. They want to make sure we get everything we're supposed to get. Because back last May, when that building blew up and burned out a lot of mail, it killed a lot of intel. They knew I had sending and was coming, and I called the whistle on it, and I've even named that publicly who I thought did it. Oh, dude, the shitstorm that opened up, I called out the FBI, the White House. I've called out everybody, the Kremlin. I haven't missed anybody on Kurt's "you pissed me off" list. And I reminded everybody, he who wrote the code has the base key, so when I'm looking in your fucking bathroom because you clicked I agree with Google or Microsoft, guess what, folks? I wrote the base code. They stole it, and I'm not invading anybody's privacy. I have a peering key, and I have the right to fucking use it. And I'm using it on everybody, including the fucking White House. I don't have access. I have access to every intel on the fucking planet. That's how scary I am. I'm not somebody they should have ever fucked with. I'm gonna fuck them all back now. I'm not bending down. I'm not bending over. I'm gonna fuck them all! Watch me. And you know me, I usually keep my word, do I not?
Yes, usually.
I'm usually a fucking man of my word, and I do call this stuff, I do stupid shit. I agree. I do shit. I marry people. I shouldn't do that. I've given away more money than anybody ever in history. I've been robbed more than anybody in history. Is that not semi-correct?
I don't know what the stats are in everybody else in the world, but you've been targeted quite a few times.
Oh, I think I've been butt-fucked more than anybody you'll ever find. If you can find somebody, please introduce me, and we'll get them in the Guinness World Book of Records. I don't think anybody's ever beat me on the fucking planet, including Jesus fucking Christ. How's that for being honest?
I can't argue it.
Dude, I've stopped a war, and I'm not even a world leader for 4 fucking days. I had UN peacekeeping troops on the ground. I've spent 3 life sentences in foreign prisons the longest 5 days. You know all that. Who's done more to try and stop assholes in the world? Who's put their nuts on the line? If I say it, I do it. If I'm going after criminals with badges, I go the fuck after them. I'll go to an insane asylum in New York City to make a point if I have to. Have I not?
Yep.
And I'm still on the outside, so who wins this one? If I'm so crazy, why don't they still have me incarcerated? Duh, because I'm not crazy at all. I'm crazy like a motherfucking jaguar fox. I'm the best they've ever had, Bill. They know it, I know it. I'm not somebody anyone should ever fuck with. I'm the top of the level, and I'm Majestic Crypto. I will fuck anybody who's in me. I'm here about peace. I'm not doing this for round 7. I've done this 6 motherfucking extinctions. This is my last one on this fucking planet. In fact, I'm leaving soon. The good ship Lollipop, you're still invited on if you decide to go. I know you want to stay here and enjoy the fireworks. I don't. I'm done with this shit. I'm not doing this anymore. Out. I'm going to do this concert for world peace or fucking cancel it real soon. I'll do Woodstock if they want me. And everybody else, go fuck yourself. I've given enough. Is that fair?
Yep.
And that was live on YouTube. Thanks for just verifying. I'm not lying. I'm done being fucked with. And I think you are too. We're entitled to trillions for the shit you and I have been through. And that's even just a fucking down payment. Is that fair? They put me through shit and back. Nobody's gone through more torture in American history that I've ever met. Even fucking slaves didn't go through this shit. Did they? They were at least beaten to death or died for it.
I don't think you can really compare that.
I know, that was a bullshit period in history. But, you know, somebody took a bullet for that too, and 3 of my relatives have taken bullets. And if they think I'm going to be the 4th Kennedy heir or relative to take a bullet, go fuck yourself! I'm a fighting Irish motherfucking mutt. I will take you out. I keep my promises. I'll dig up graves if I have to. I'm going to find the bones. I'm going to bring the bodies back. I'm going to put them on trial even posthumously. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done being fucked with. Thanks for being there always, buddy. There's one other guy I'll let you introduce with if you need intel. At this point, I think you're golden. And if anybody ever fucks with you, I will fuck them beyond extinction. Be blessed always. Thank you for hearing me out. I'm going to drop the money in on Friday as scheduled. It'll be in probably noon Pacific, so it should clear first thing by Saturday morning or right after midnight your time, which will put you 3 hours ahead. That's fine. Pull it out. Get it out of there. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And I put some money on a credit card, and I've been doing stuff someday I may never tell you about, but you'd be proud that Uncle Kurt has been so enterprising that I turned that 100 into 10,000 and gave away a shit ton of food and still did all the magic that I normally do when I have millions. So I'm still a genius. Thanks for $100. It fed a lot of people.
You're welcome. I'm glad you made good use of it.
Dude, when have I ever really squandered except on stupid bitches? Is that honest? I mean, I've flown women around the world first class to see ancient ruins, to do whatever the fuck they wanted, from Cancun to Greece to go fuck yourself. And what's it gotten me? Diddly squat. That's my assessment, or less. Raw sewage. Raw sewage. I think that's what I got in the end, didn't I? Between my sister and my exes and some other women, I don't know, the top 10 is getting so cluttered. And top 100 is getting ugly, dude. I think I've dated every Satan's daughter ever incarnated, including Lucifer's daughters. Oh my God. The Antichrist. Anybody who's ever had any Satan spawn ever, I think I've met them at least for sure. And not, I'm sure between now and the end of then, I will. It just seems to be my destiny. I must attract every asshole that's ever been made. And then some. I just hope someday I can attract more people like you, because I'm sick and tired of assholes, dude. I can't do this anymore. I'm just ready to body bag everybody. Let them have all 7.3 billion people. I'm done fucking with you. Be done. Get to it. Be blessed, brother. I hope to see you before I split the country. I'm going to pull an emergency passport and some other magic, and I just got to vanish for a while. I think you've been right for years. I think I've played this stick and carrot and cat and tether game more than anybody ever could have, and I'm done playing. I'm checking out. Be safe, brother.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yep, done and out.
Bye.
Bye.